Welcome, Venlin and Chances. Hope you're both doing well. Static, welcome. Links, welcome. Good to have you all here. Hope you're doing well. How are we all doing today? I killed 2 people in Ark, but I think we're friendly. I'm so bad. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. You gotta kill people. That's part of the game, right? You don't have to be friendly. Driving home. Well, enjoy your drive home. Stay safe, Chances. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. Welcome, Luke. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Thank you for the lurk. But they were so innocent. Well, that's fine. That's the price they pay. Alright. Let's get into it. Rat race. Right, I am going to pass these last few days that I need to pass. For a bit, I thought you died. No, I haven't, random. Welcome. Fortunately, I'm not dead yet. Right. We are going to head back to the main base until what date? Until March. I'm gonna skip the days until March. I'm gonna leave my weapons here. Right, fully empty pack. Taking 3 hits, I wouldn't be surprised if it all happened. Well, to be fair, I've only uploaded a few clips on other platforms. I've actually sustained many more hits than that. Hey Alex, welcome. Good to have you here. And Feck, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Danny, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Appreciate that. I don't know. Is it your birthday? Welcome, Daz. Hope you're doing good. It's good to see you. I was free earlier than expected. I ate before I left work. Amber's already going to bed. So I'm streaming a little earlier. Granted, I am ill. So the stream won't likely be as long as usual, but... I mean, as you can fucking hear, honestly, I'm constantly clearing my throat. My nose is blocked. Uncommon streamer L. Stop farming Moodles. I'm farming IRL Moodles at the moment. Although, I'm no longer depression maxing to do with work. All of the random bullshittery call-out stuff I've had at work, where people have been complaining about my work. And what I do, and the fact that I'm too quick, blah, insert various things I moaned about. I mentioned to my manager today. Yeah, how much is estrogen asking for a friend? Fuck's sake. Yeah, that's what I said to her. And then she was like, yeah, it's like $1.50. And obviously I now take estrogen, obviously. No, but pretty much I was like, I'll be honest, like, I mean, I've worked with my manager for 3 years and I rarely get pissed off. And I just had to say it quite frankly. I was like, I wouldn't normally want to say it like this, but I have to say it rather frankly. I'm incredibly pissed off at the moment about all of the talking. Like, going on about me, like, at the moment, and my work, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, Robert cleans too quickly. It sounds like you're on estrogen. Doesn't my voice just sound more gravelly? Surely that's not what estrogen does to your voice. They use your full name. No, I mean, like... most people call me Rob. But I prefer people until they're, like, familiar with me. Like, online, I don't really care. But in person, like... Holy, a 65 stream streak, Lou. God damn. Really? I would have thought it would, because it fucks with your testosterone levels. I mean, it doesn't fuck with your testosterone levels, it just increases the estrogen in your system, I guess. They got mad about Queen. Oh, yeah. Testosterone can deepen your voice, but it doesn't work in reverse. Ah. But yeah, no, gear. Basically, I had a lot of shit to do with my cleaning for quite a while. Well, for the last month. And it has come back round to my manager at some point. And ultimately, the stance she has is she doesn't give a fuck. Because I blatantly do the job well. Fuck's sake. Go. I know you wanted the sound alert. There's a soundbite that begs to differ. Hey, Benai, welcome. Yeah, so my manager pretty much was like, I don't give a fuck. Do you do the job? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, have I complained about the way you work? And I was like, no. She was like, well, there you go. I was like, you know what? Fucking fair enough. Fair enough, that's pretty based. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. But when I described it and explained it and literally watched my manager clean it, my manager cleans the exact same way I do. And I was like, sick. Right, I've basically got the approval I need to continue doing exactly as I was, and I will now ignore all complaints. Even the infuriatingly behind my back ones. Because... what does it matter? But it's nice that it's been acknowledged and sort of just said, well, I don't give a fuck. You do the job, you do it well. Coke addiction. True. By the way, I've been live on TikTok 10 minutes. Somebody has asked me to oil up already. Seriously, like, what the fuck is wrong with TikTok? If I looked at this by my base, you yes, about my cleanliness, yes. Fuck's sake, Dust. My base is Echo Creek gas station. I clean machines, Alex. It's not my primary job, it's just a part of my job. Can you oil or will you? I don't think I will. Hey Mario, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. It'd feel gross. Also, Usada, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Yeah, I don't know. It feels fucking weird, man. Found a new exploit. Oh boy. Yippee! I love exploits. Unintended game mechanics? Hell yeah. The base of stairs are not thumpable. But they are climbable. So where's this going? Oh, that's my stream streak. Damn, that sucks, man. With gaps totally impassable, just goon to Sherry all day long. Damn, the Sherry Gooner. The rare Sherry Gooner. So I actually came back to this base for a reason. And that's because I'm going to utilize something that I haven't utilized in quite a while. A skill. A legendary skill. A skill so useful, I hate it. Why is one leg stronger than the other? Blacksmithing. The one skill that once I leveled up, I said I probably will never fucking touch again. Yes, indeed, Project Zomboid Julia. Welcome. Nobody has ever used blacksmithing before. So, what I want to be making are short sword blades, but I require actual bars. Or a simple short sword. There you go. I know you wanted the sound alert. I had a question for you. Is there not an additional rat race rules not on the official rules sheet? No. And why not just make coins till level 10? I did. It took forever. How long have you been playing IRL to achieve over 2 years? Like 2 real months. So you can't make pitchforks into weapons, I don't believe. Yeah, but not in the long implement. Not in medium. What about very long? None of them. No, there's absolutely nothing like that in the challenge booster. However you choose to sustain yourself is up to player discretion. Like, whatever you choose to do outside of, like, not exploiting the game is up to you. That is a lot of rabbit poop. Have I got sick from that? Nope. At least they haven't so far. If they do and they decide to die, I would call that natural selection, personally. Oh, I just tried to milk Rammstein. That wouldn't have been a good idea. Suddenly my milk has a salty aftertaste. Hey, Celtic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Walking on salty milk comment, yes. I like to keep everybody's expectations of my streams incredibly high, you see. Alright, very decent day. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Chicken and cheese salad quesadilla. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Right, I need bones. Got any bones? Might have to go collect some bones. Because I've got a shit ton of bones in Irvington. I heard you kissed a man before. Where'd you hear that, Reese? Also, what's wrong with kissing the homies? What, you homophobic? You can tell me that's gay? You're gay because you haven't kissed any of your homies. There you go. Got him.
Peace
Thank you
and tranquility.
Thank you for peace and tranquility. Funny how you said that seconds after I just started saying that. Gave a tips touch. Hey, welcome Laura, welcome. Also, welcome Reese as well, and welcome Open Minds. Good to have you here. Hope all of you are doing well. Where's your base? Echo Creek gas station. Why am I equipping that on here? Ah, because I unequipped my belts, and now my quick keys are all fucking wrong. Also, Rockhopper, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. How dangerous is walking straight through a forest in rat race? Depends how lethal the trees decide to be on any given day. It can be pretty bad for you, but mainly your skin. Right, I need to pull up the farming guide. PZ crops. I don't think I have any of those seats anymore. No, I do. Perfect. Hey, is that man welcome? Oh, my food situation's fine. I basically will never run out of food, Valor. No, I'm not stocked up. I just have, like,
Would
food
you
for
rather
walks
have
around.
£1 million or be colorblind?
£1 million. That's a very easy question for me, Rock. £1 million. Look, if you ask me, would you like to be colorblind, but at the expense you get £1 million? I'd still say yes. My only problem is, one of the outcomes, I just have, like, the ability to see color a bit goofy, you know? I don't want to see color goofy. I want to see normal color. Or at least my definition of normal for color. Lego Layers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. Welcome to the chat. And thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I hope you enjoy the free badger-based emotes you just unlocked yourself for following. Did you play on the CGDA challenge? No, not for this run. I'm doing a challenge called Rat Race. Hello, Bobbins. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Would you rather do a full rat race or kill 100k zombies with a screwdriver? No jaw stabs. 100k zombies with a screwdriver would be easier. The game is called Project Zomboid. Hate snow. Not long till we've got no snow, to be fair. I'm excited to get rid of this snow for the 3rd year. Right to Patos, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. There is the skill list. Also, Malison, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here too. Hope you are also doing well. Do you have a can opener? Yeah, I do. There we go. There's our shorts. sorry, our sword blades. Assemble. Oh, we need handles. And there we go. There is 4 simple swords. Hey Genova, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. No, that's fine. That's brilliant. I'm glad the streams are so peaceful you can fall asleep to them. What skill we grinding? Nothing at the moment, really. I'm just making weapons in preparation for clearing out more of Echron. But I'm making weapons that I actively need to use. Hey, I appreciate the follow, Valor. Catch you in a bit. Get some good sleep or whatever it is you have to go do. Take care. Work was alright, Ruba. Welcome, 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 Ruba. I worked with my manager today, which was a nice change, because I brought up the absolute bullshittery I've been dealing with. I mentioned earlier in the stream of people fucking moaning about me doing the job and the cleaning, insert whatever thing they can complain about, basically too quickly. And my manager basically was like, have I complained? And I was like, no. She's like, then who cares? And I was like, you know what? Fair enough, that's kind of based. But the best bit is, I watched my manager clean at first, and I was like, it's just as fast as I clean. So I was like, okay, so I can't get told off for cleaning too quickly if my manager cleans too quick as well. So how are people fucking, like, mental? I didn't actually end up having it today because we didn't have the extra member of staff because they got moved off the shift. As basically there were a couple of like rota cock-ups this week, which led to people being on too many shifts. So the person that actually needed to be on the shift with us got switched off. But ultimately, if that was the only thing that was potentially going to be of concern, I like my probation review ain't gonna even be a probation review. It's gonna be sitting down in the office and probably talking for an hour. Which is exactly like my interview basically went like that. When I came back to this job, I didn't have an interview. I had an interview. Nah, fuck the bins. The bins are shit. The bins are shit, Rock. I hate the bins. Also, look at me decked out with swords. Holy. Honestly, lights use such a negligible amount of fuel. I just don't care. No, I mean, I didn't have any concerns, really. I was just concerned about potentially having to fight my corner about something that people have moaned about. Because you know when, like, enough people moan about something, even if it isn't the truth, it basically unintentionally becomes the new truth, even if it isn't fact. Because so many people are doing, like, making these complaints, so surely it has to be true. Yeah, nah, my manager didn't fly with that. She was basically like, nah. Nah. I don't think so. Like, literally was like, can't see that being the case. You're like one of the few people in this building I trust. So. Yeah. Yep, still doing Rat Race. Still doing Rat Race, and I will be for quite a while. That Longblade gets one of the most OP forgeables weapons, and it's one-handed machete. Yeah, but the machete won't be viable for me to use frequently till I'm about level 8. That's why I'm making the swords, because the swords are going to be more viable for me early on. Not really, because our business structure means that our area managers and regional managers are incredibly micromanagey bummins, so if it was them complaining, there'd be nothing we could do. But they're not, to be fair. Then again, we probably don't know about these smaller issues, because why would they? Why would they care? So I don't think my little test here works, because none of these bits are summoning anything. Yeah. No, and it's true, Genova. Especially in that workplace. Like, but I've always been very much on the side of trying to nip shit in the bud or find out the truth and get the facts out first. Because when people have said things to me in the past, they've just blatantly not said the truth, or like the true version of what's been said, while I know the truth. And I just let them keep blabbing and blabbing and saying what they're saying. Because the best way to feed information back is just to let people think that you're on their side. Which is such an absurd thing to have to do in a workplace like that, but people just like to fucking bullshit. And nobody can be a grown-ass adult. So, I mean, they can. It's not that bad. But it's bad enough that it pissed me off briefly. I just speed up time while walking. Use the walk to tool and press the speed up time hotkeys. Right. Plenty of bone beads. Let's have a look at the tailoring skill. But hello, Tom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. I was just saying, Tom, the cleaning issue that has been going on since before you left is basically resolved now. Oh, very nice. Were they good? Oh, I basically spoke to the manager, like I spoke to Leona. And I was like, this is absurd. She's like, yeah, fair enough. Like, you're not saying you're doing everything in like 15 minutes. You're doing the jobs as you do them. And I actually prefer that you do it like that. So, done. Oh, he only lives around the corner. Anyone tried out Mugenics yet? I was having a look at it, to be fair. I was thinking about getting it and giving it a go. Burn. I'm doing simple swords. They're a two-handed sword. Usada. Do you do any Borat impressions? Not good ones, but very nice. King of the castle, king of the castle. I have a chair, I have a chair. I don't remember any of us. No way. We've manifested Chris Chan back into, like, prominence. We should have never discussed them. We should never have spoken of them. Zomboid. No, not really. I mean, I'm overweight at the moment, but because I'm being lazy. You know what? If you don't know bombings, it's worth keeping it that way. I say that one every time my cat is in his chair. Oh my god, yes. Or other co-worker watching your stream. I mean, they can, like, they're not, it's not exactly like I'm not private about it. Like, if they tried to find it, they probably could. I mean, Tom's one of my former co-workers and he watches the stream. Getting sent a Sonitude medallion. Oh god. Please, no. You know, I'm surprised the top result didn't just say something like lol cow. But why is a knee-length dress one fabric, but a skirt is two? Oh. It appears my power has gone out. That's not good. I don't know if I have spare gas cans here anymore. Can I fill up a generator with a bucket? Oh my god. My nose just combusted. I need to make 10 outposts still. Isn't Tom here? Yeah. Tom ran already. It's fine if it evaporates. I've still got a shit ton more. I know I can do things to stop myself getting depressed. I know all these little things I could be doing. Don't worry. I actively choose not to do them because I find them a waste of time. There we go. Free cooking XP. It's a negligible amount. I don't really care for it. No, I didn't. It is in my belly. That is where my rabbit is. Oh my god. Now we'll be nice and warm. And if I sleep, I should smash for Coldham. Hey, Pixel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Wait, how is it the 29th of February? Hold on a minute. The 29th of February is programmed into the game? Holy shit. I didn't even realize that. I never knew that. What? That is really cool. I had no idea they programmed that into the game. Okay, I am really overweight. What the hell? We're in 96 now. No, we definitely don't get a 29th of Feb every year. Because I could go back for 365 days, so that'll be day 601. Day 601 was the 1st of March. That's really cool. That is genuinely really fucking cool.
Yummers.
Yummers. Right, I need to stop eating. I need to reduce whatever the hell my food intake is, because I am getting too chunky. I was picking threads, Wickle. I was picking threads from my clothing so I could continue working on tailoring soon. There we go, it's March, so all of the snow is despawning. I am going to reload the game to remove the snow from the game. Oh no, ban me. Don't scam hydrate. There we go. Thank you for the hydrate. There you go. I know you wanted the sound alert. Ah yes. Thank you for the bits. There we go. Oh, it's green.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
You know what that means? It's fucking killing time. I hate it so much. I hate it because everything's white, and I hate it when it's only white. There's no color,
Damn.
no life.
Taking it like a rat.
I hate that. It also means I can forage again now. Ghetto Homo,
Yeah, how
welcome,
much is
welcome.
estrogen asking for a friend?
Oh my god, that fucking sound alert has so many zombie noises in it, it just scared the shit out. I didn't think that double as a jump scare. Because cars are 10 times as loud in this challenge, meaning if I drive a car, every zombie in Irvington will hear me, even though I'm in Echo Creek. So by driving a car, I would lure everything in. No, it's okay, Geneva. Jump scares are acceptable. I forgot about the deers that I murdered out in this field. Deer. Also means finding flint is going to be easier again. Hey, meow, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. What was Rockhopper's redeem? Oh, Geoguesser. No, I did not see that. It doesn't come up in my feed. There we go. Right, some Zomboid Geoguesser as it was just redeemed. Let's do the daily before the new day. If you aren't aware of what Zomboid Geoguesser is, it is a little Geoguesser challenge in which I have to guess the location in Zomboid. If you are on the purple zone, you guys now will have 1 minute to guess what I will score on Z-Guesser today, starting now. So if you have baked beans, gamble your baked beans, guess what it is I shall score. If you get it right, you will earn many, many baked beans, all the beans of all of your enemies or friends, but mainly enemies, because you guys are fighting for baked beans right now. Sunny 24 hours, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow, I appreciate that. I hope you're doing very well today, and I hope you enjoy the free badger-based emotes you just unlocked yourself. Right, and while that prediction draws to a close, I am going to begin a Geoguesser. Ooh, I have a feeling that is somewhere down here in Mulderer. I could be wrong. I definitely am for now. There it is. That looks like rosewood in here. Oh wow, that's a rough one. You'd only know that one if you've been there. That is here, I believe, just behind this. Ooh, what was that? That's not 100 points. Fuck up. That's not 1k points. No. Devastating. Today's not even going to be a 5k day. This fills me with great sadness. Oh wait, no, this is West Point. What is this one? This is rough. There's just about nothing to go off in that image. Hey, I could still get 4k if I get 64 points. Hello, Encode. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Stepscav. Hope you're both doing well. No, I don't know. That could have been it, but no. Oh, it's fucking old Stendos. It's before the gun store got a revamp. Oh, I hate those ones. That's so unfair. Right, those of you predicted between 3001 and 3099. You best enjoy your baked beans. You have earned a killing. There you go, guys. Predicted between 3001 and 3099. That's my voice. Well, Mario, you predicted right. No, my 10 beans. I am so overweight. Oh my god, Mario, you've just redeemed a gift sub. Holy beans. Who would you like to give that gift sub to? Or would you like to withhold it for the future so that you're able to have your own next sub paid for? Go man, choose someone. Oh, alright. Let's see. Who is not subbed in the stream at the moment? Do we have a regular that is not subbed here? Let me see. Feck is a regular actually, and Feck is currently not subbed, so allow me to gift sub Feck. There you go. I don't think that'll pop up in the feed. Oh no, it will. Brilliant. Beck, enjoy your 30 days of ad-free viewing, as well as access to all the badger-based emotes. Enjoy it. Very kind of Mario to gift a free sub. And to give it away to somebody else. Very, very big, generous donation of the baked beans. I admire it. I respect it. This game can be co-op, Matty, yes. Oh, comments often fly by, yeah. It's going good, Stepscav. It's going good. Oh, I hope you are doing well. What? Now you know what, I'm snacking on something up here because can I open the canned soup and just eat canned soup? It's a bottle opener. Do I not have a way to open canned soup at the moment? No. Not immediately with me right now, no. Been working like a maniac on my mod. Hell yeah. Well, I hope your mod is going well. Bang. Right. Back to the Ekron killing. Wait, kills days. It's called Twist on Fire stats. Hopefully 14 swords gets me to the next level. Ashes. I set some zombies on fire with campfires. Pixel, yeah. I got bored and I needed to lure the zombies out of the woodlands. That's an albino rat. I won't be here ever again after I complete this area, so I'm not really bothered about the ground being scarred.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
This isn't the worst bit of it, though. It gets worse as I go further down. Elbers. Yeah, I did a pretty huge hut fire here in January in-game. So I got tired of all of the zombies. Never played Icarus. Like 5 minutes of it, Ruba? Yeah. I own it, but I'm yet to give it a proper go. It is Longblade I'm working on, yes. I love like truck. Also, welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're doing very well today. God, I wish I one-tap people this easy in half sword. Yeah, I mean, there could be more watches. I've just been really lazy with collecting them, seems to. Welcome, 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 by the way. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. And even for leveling up my electrical skill. How many hours in game? Like 1,700 or something, roughly. Fabby. Also, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Oh, look, the zombies that are throwing themselves off a roof. Ah, you get used to the game eventually. Little bits, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, as Ruba said, it's in the base settings of the game. It's display and performance, right near the bottom, display 3D items. If you turn that off, it'll show 2D sprites the way I'm looking at them. My base is in Echo Creek. Yeah, no, I've actually survived 2 years, 8 months. I've streamed the entire thing. Welcome TZ Hex, good to have you here, hope you're doing well. Well, I don't plan to, so I mean, if I do, then I'll work that out once it happens, but I plan to finish the challenge. I'm not planning for things that I don't expect to happen. Hey, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I start IRL streaming my therapy. That's why I'm getting Kick ready in the pipeline, you see, so I can start IRL streaming on Kick and go, like, mental. Just stream my mental breakdowns in the streets. I'm not using a mod pack. Yep, this is pretty much completely vanilla. I only have like 6 mods. None of them are really game-changing, they're all UI changes. So that you guys can see things better, that's about it. I've not got any gameplay mods, nothing that changes how the zombies work, nothing that gives me better loot, nothing like that. In fact, the world is incredibly hard, loot is set to 0.04, the 16 times zombie population. There are a lot of things wrong with this save file, basically. I mean, I literally just did, so if you didn't quite just hear that, then no respawn. I might not have said it. Like, the game's incredibly enjoyable, just vanilla, like, as it is. Like, I don't blame people for wanting some mods for some elements, especially, like, the horses mod that's just come out recently. But, like... Extreme died? Extreme fucking died? What, have you got a clip? What? Scroll up, it's right there. What? You saw this, right? No, I didn't.
Oh non, pourquoi barbouiller?
Did he eat burnt rabbit? Or rotten rabbit? What happened? Was it an accident?
Non, dis-moi pas que je crève là-dessus. Non!
No, man.
Mais non.
No. Dude, oh, he's live right now. Holy shit. Give me a moment. What? No. I'm just pulling his stream up. Yeah, I see him there now. Damn. Fuck. Who's that? The guy had, it's a French streamer. He's also doing the challenge. He was one position above me, Alibiz. Yeah, so he'd been alive for 4 years. Fuck. He died because he ate burnt food. Man, that fucking sucks. I am so pleased, though, to see he's immediately back at it with attempt 21. Congrats on top 5. Yeah, I mean, that's like a... I mean, it's not really an achievement, right? I wouldn't even say I've achieved it by default, because I was top 3 before. I've just slowed down. Feels bad, man. So did he, like, willingly eat it? Or was it, like, an accident? Go for his VOD later tonight and check it. Yeah, no, I mean, if I finish before him, we'll raid him and I'll find out. I'll ask him. No, that sucks, man. Wait, so it happened today, then? Fuck, man. That's a well done beef. Nah, what he ate was fucking congratulations, not well done. For it to be that dark, it's anything but well done. That fucking sucks. It's one of those really weird things that even though there's like the whole competitive, oh yeah, let's try beat each other aspect, oh don't catch up to me, like it fucking sucks to hear somebody else has died. Just because of like how much dedication and time goes in. Like he has 2 times as much playtime as me nearly. Well, currently then it's down to Shivas to clear out Louisville at the moment then, isn't it? For now. Because currently he's the only other person still there. Four of us are close to being done. Oh, right, so he hasn't... have you, like, asked him, then? Because I noticed you put him at the top, but he's not actually done them. Because he had 4 and then they're gone now. So what? More than likely you'll probably be the first person to do 4 outposts then? You've got Valley Station. Valley Station's easier to punch through than Ekron, isn't it? So, because for the most part, if you wanted to, you could probably speedrun the fucking... like the thing in like 2 in-game weeks, probably. I need to drive a car next to a car, drive a car. Oh! Do you not have a car right here? Oh, so you've not seen it yet, I see. He moves so quick. Yeah, but I, like, Lunatic's been ahead of me forever, right? Like, in terms of, like, the things that he's done. Like, most people, for ages, for absolutely ages, were ahead of me in Outposts. But, then I just suddenly banged out 2 in a week. But that's because I had spent time working on 2 different Outposts. Now I can't do that. I have to complete Echron. Then when I complete Echron, I'm doing Riverside. Then when I've done Riverside, I'm doing Rosewood. And then I'll probably come back to Brandenburg. Ooh. Damn, Desert Eagle rounds and ammo. Let me... I did see you sent a link. Is that the same as the one? Oh yeah, it's the same link. I've got it open on my other monitor already. Yeah, damn. It is kind of crazy now that there's quite a few of us all contending, though, for 2nd/3rd place. There's a lot of us, like, all jumping up and down the leaderboard at the moment. Well, Phantom's firmly in 2nd. So yeah, 4 of us all jumping between 3rd place and shit. Yeah, but the problem is Ian's done it a few times. I hope he's like learned from his like killing. Because I tuned into one of his streams the other day and he was talking about how quite a few of us like go do other things other than killing. I think one of the things that's kept me alive so long is I do slow down. I was doing 15-hour streams. Man, if I could be doing that, I would. But I can't stream nearly as much as, like, everyone else, it feels. Like, all of you have such long stream times compared to me at the moment, but I'm just so busy. That, and I'm ill at the moment, and I'm still choosing to play the damn game. You know what? Blowing the whistle lured less over here than I expected. But yeah, the thing is, with streams that long... Oh, I've whiffed a shot. Like, with streams that long, you're gonna get fatigued. Like, mentally. Hey, Lagzos, welcome, welcome, welcome. And Seeing Eyed, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Alright, that being split up like that is kind of annoying. There you go, 30% of the way to the next level. I didn't really enjoy Red Dead Redemption, I couldn't get into it. I'm not a big fan of Rockstar games, like... I mean, I would argue eating it intentionally or unintentionally eating burnt meat is a mistake. Because I don't think the quantity matters. Like, you could eat 200 foods worth of burnt food, and I think it has the same effect as if you eat... I didn't even, like, enjoy, like, the gameplay. Like, I don't particularly enjoy the game. Like, the pacing is just not there for me for a story either. I liked Red Dead 1, but I didn't have, like, hundreds of other games that I could play back then. I don't know, I've always said maybe one day I'll play it on stream, but that day isn't too soon. Oh man, I can't believe he's died. Probably chapter 2. Yeah, I did the train robbery. Yeah, well, that's the problem. If a game isn't enjoyable in its first few hours, there's no point me playing it for enjoyable bits that are, like, deeper into the game. If a game cannot engage me in its first hour to 2 hours of gameplay, I don't want to play it, basically. It's the same with, like, TV shows. It's like, I couldn't get in to, like, I said, like, just the other day. Like, I think it was yesterday, man. I couldn't get into Game of Thrones because Season 1 bored the fuck out of me. I already know what happens to Arthur. Damn, 800 XP on this day is pretty good, but that means that my average day of XP after this will be about 250 once my multiplier ends. Zugzog. Well, welcome, Zugzog. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. I mean, it should apply to most things in your life, honestly. Like, generally, I think with a streamer, if you're not engaged in the first few minutes, normally you click off. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm definitely not everybody's cup of tea. Which... Oh, nobody, like the internet, like, the game's been around for so long, but to not know what happens in Red Dead 2 for the most part is like... You're really lucky, I feel, if you don't know. I actually recently ate a tub of ice cream as dinner, I think, as I put it. I said after I was taking a break from stream that I was going to go get dinner. And I proceeded to whip out a tub of ice cream from my freezer and just eat it all. Do you have to keep refilling the generators at the outpost? No, not to my knowledge, Lily. I just turn them off. Like, they're meant to be there so somebody can use them in the future, right? Like, that's the idea. You're, like, setting up the future. Expedition 33 for those who come after type shit. But yeah, I don't have to do anything with the bases once I'm done. Oh, that one came back to life. Ah. It appears I don't have any other weapons, so I must continue. It's not the sharpness, it's my fatigue. I've got massive muscle soreness at the moment. I mean, the sharpness is probably lower, which is reducing quality. But it's also my massive fatigue at the moment. I'm nearly at maximum muscle strain. I wouldn't use my pens, those are for making notes on my map. I do, however, I guess have knives, but I don't have other pet weapons that don't use my muscle fatigue. Like, I don't have any axes, basically. Hey Skeet, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. I'll catch you in a bit, Wickor. Have a good one. Get some good sleep. Did you get the books yet? No, I've not been in because the area isn't clear. Ah, there we go. We are just about halfway through Longblade level 6. There we go, halfway through Longblade level 6. There we go. Let's learn a few out from inside. Okay. Not a lot of useful things yet. What do you about? Welcome, Isaacs. It is a setting. What is Tom streaming? I didn't even realize he was streaming. Oh, Overwatch. Oh, neat. So Outlines is in user interface, and it is, if you scroll down to cursor, and then it is melee target outline now. Hey look, it's for death sound. I'm sure this will have given some of you guys lurking massive paranoia. Oh no, I've died! Shit! Now we're gonna find out everybody who's on their second monitor. Wasn't paying attention. Now they hear the music, now they've clocked in, they're like, oh my god, Badger died. Well, let's skip this, it's like a 2-minute track. It's not the type of foreboding I would like. We can begin pottery again now, as well. That's a lot of Z's. I haven't gone to the latest version, 8. I play on the previous version. I don't play on 42.13. I play on 42.12. Yeah, I do know about that cowboy hat, yeah. Yeah, we did, but I didn't update with the build that gave corruption issues. I didn't do that update. There's a machete. It's sandbox and it's a challenge. Oh, one more tick and nimble. Come on. One more tick and we're level 6 nimble. Oh! You know what time it is, guys. I think I might actually wrap up after this day in game and take a break because my nose being a fucking pain in the ass. What icon should I use for nimble? We'll use a little bunny. That has taken 1 year, 2 months, I believe. No, 1 year, 3 months, because we started Nimble 6 grind at year 1 month 5. Holy shit. Also, Tom, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Everything's slow, but glad it's almost Friday. Hell yeah. Well, hopefully your snow exhaustion wears off soon. You can just relax, enjoy your day. Right, we're gonna do something I don't normally do. I'm cutting the music. Also, while I've got the chance, bringing up the Build 42 map. Right, it's literally just there. That Okay, we got a shit ton of books in here, but not many useful ones. So we ended up with Tracking 2 and Welding 5, which is peak. Because now I can get Tracking all the way to level 8. I've got every Welding book except for Welding 3, I think. So I could max out Welding fairly soon. So if you're wondering why I turned off a noise, I needed to hear when the zombies were coming. Like I say, I don't normally turn the music off for things, but that was pretty tense. I'll do a more thorough sweep since I now know where the books are. Unfortunately, there weren't any good cooking books I needed. I needed level 5 cooking, which just wasn't there, unfortunately. But there were a shit ton of books. But the tracking one, that's huge. All I really need now is tracking 5, and then we're set. Normally at a mechanic zone now. I could actually read this book now as well. I think what I might do is I might power level tracking at home. Go back to my main base, find out what books I do have. So unfortunately I didn't get Animal Handling 5 either, but... Seems like there is some clay around here as well. That's a blizzard. Not good. A normal apocalypse if it... Yeah, no, normal apocalypse will never feel the same again. Even my standard challenges, unless I turn on sprinters, pretty much most runs will feel pretty tame. And that's our first thunderstorming game. Hey Turkey Bird, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. So, that community college paid off. I mean, I've not given it a thorough inspection of every single room, but it certainly has paid off. Just for 2 good books alone. I mean, that would have been a lot more books. And that isn't the biggest library in the game. It is a huge library, but it isn't the biggest. There's even extra areas where I could get books too. There's a closet that could have extra books. There's all of the lockers, because I believe they could spawn in lockers. There's a few more bookshelves in the staff room. There's all of the student desks still. There's some bookshelves on the 3rd floor as well. I just need to make sure the rest of the fire station is clear, and I think the way I'm going to clear the rest of the fire station is continuing on that north road and blowing the whistle on the north side. But yeah, we're going to run back to the main base today. I'm going to read my book in-game, and we'll take a zomboid break. pad out that skill tree a bit more. Small bookstores don't run it by our computer. Yeah, true. So we're not done for books in Ekron yet, actually. Although, doing this now reaffirms that maybe I should go back to Irvington just for the school in Irvington. Like, how big's the books shelf area in Irvington in the school? There's the high school, ground floor, book room. It is 20 bookshelves that I can see. That's kind of worth it. So it might be worth clearing out the Ekron school as well. And then going back and seeing if, sorry, Irvington School, and seeing if any zombies are being lured by my gunshots. Oh yeah, shit, I can forage fucking food again. Thank you. Now I can get worms. Sick. We love worms. And mushrooms. Fucking hate onions. But we love worms. To be fair, I could probably just set it to insects and just find a shitload of worms. I just need carrot seeds. Welcome, Clint. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. You know what? I've not got the trapping books yet, really, have I? Or did I? I think I did, actually. I got the trapping books, but I got, like, varying levels, so I had to grind some levels still. Right, what books have we got here then? So agriculture 1, 2, animal care 4, carpentry 4, electrical 2, 3, first aid 2, fishing 5, mechanics 3, 4, pottery 3, tracking 2, 3, and 4. We've got trapping 3 and 5, but not that. And the only welding book I don't have is welding 3. So really, I will be able to max welding if I could just push through to level 6 welding, which really isn't that much experience. I mean, it's 4,500 XP. I think at the rate of cutting bars, it's like 2.6 XP per bar, to be fair. That's probably going to be the most grindy part. I don't think I have any examples of things I can cut at the moment. But that's low-level welding stuff, to be fair. If I type weld. Yeah. See, things like this. That is welding experience. If I just reload the welding torch, I could probably see what I can weld. No. It's annoying because welding doesn't have its own fucking window. Maybe if I type bar, though, if it requires bar, then it'll probably require... Yeah, there you go, welding. Here we go. So I can start making those at level 6, which would be crazy, crazy good XP. Although I better learn the recipe at like level 7, 8. No, I don't. Oh, I'd probably learn it from blacksmithing. There's no recipe requirement. Oh my god. And I can make it from anything. So actually, if I could just grind myself up to the required level. Interesting. That makes welding exceptionally easy because it only requires uses of a torch. Scrap metal knives. Yeah, that's piss easy. That's better welding experience at this point. Although, probably not better usage of welding torch. Required items, welding torch. That's very expensive, but I can make it. I mean, it's not actually that expensive, it's just sheet metal. Oh, the nuts and bolts are quite expensive, actually. Welding the circular saw blade ain't that expensive. That's just level... Yeah, that's level 6 welding. I get that recipe. Cut iron band. That is a recipe that I unlock at level 6. But I bet if I make an iron band or small iron bands, because the requirement is level 4, I might actually be able to just research that. Really, the best experience gain comes from making stuff like saw blade hatchets. Although, then again, making sheet metal requires basically no uses. And you can loop cut a single one. You could just loop this one recipe back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If you've got one steel sheet, which I might have the ability to make from blacksmithing. Do I have steel laying around? No, probably not. It's probably a silly rhetorical question. Do I have steel laying around? No. Sheet, but I can easily get some. Hell, I could probably easily get a steel sheet. It's been a while since I've been over this side. I don't know if there is a steel sheet in here. Nah. I imagine disassembling these gives me a chance to get steel sheets. But odds are, I mean, I need to run around and go get propane tanks clearly now. I need to go collect those that I've got laying around with my metal bag, but I have to imagine I've left some bars in here, surely. No, but I've left things that I can break. Really? Oh, I didn't mean to shout after that. Right, iron pipe. I need a steel bar, but yeah. Okay. Well, there goes the thunder hat. Okay, basically short answer to me thinking there's steel sheets here. Correction, there's none. There we go. 4 steel sheets. And then if I come in here... Make metal sheets. How much XP is this? 6.5 per. Then I cut them. Okay. It's not as much as I'd like. This may be... Well, the hardest part of this is the early stage, really. To be fair, 230, but then that'll be times by 3, because I'll need to do it that many times. So I need to repeat that recipe 700 times. I get 5 attempts, sorry, 5 per welding torch uses, so that needs to be divided by 5, which means that I require 138 propane refills. I think each propane tank provides 10 refills. Each full propane tank is 10 full refills.
Oh.
Let's have a look. Okay, and then we do welding torch, which I assume is on my person. How much does that use? Oh, but propane tanks melt down into steel too. So, yeah, that's approximately 10 per tank. So, 10 per tank. So, I need to refill the torch 138 times for these levels, which means that I require 14 full 100% tanks of propane. Currently on my map listed, I have 1 which I think I brought home from Phallus, 2 which isn't full, 3 and I brought that one. I brought those 2. I've got 1 there. And then in Irvington, I had more, I was sure. Shit. Okay, so this is gonna be... Ah, another one there. So... That's 6. So to do welding, I need a lot more, which means that I need to start checking on the actual Build 42 map where I can get welding tanks from. Interesting. Why are we doing welding? Because I need to get all of my skills to level 10. Dismantling burnt out cars is good welding XP. Muldra has high supply. Yeah, but Muldra is nowhere near me at the moment, and that's a hell of a haul to take it all the way back to Echo Creek. So that won't be happening anytime too soon. Most of these farms out here have high... I believe most of these have places where I can get them. So I might actually start checking these out around Phallus again. But that's not bad. I mean, that's a start on a skill that I thought was going to be really hard. And again, there's no guarantee I don't get the welding book from the other buildings over here. So I'm not in a rush to do welding. I just wanted to do the first test of welding, so that I knew how much XP I was getting per bit. Hey, Gear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yeah. Okay. Well, we will take a break now from Zomboid. I'm going to go do a little bit of something else. I don't know if I will stream it, because I need to make some food, so it depends whether Tom is. Alright, Bummins, we'll catch you in a bit. Get some good sleep, man. It's been good having you here. I think what I'll do is I'll go raid Extreme if he's still live. Right, and we'll wrap up there even though we woke up abruptly in the middle of the night. Let's go see if Extreme's live. Let's go give him a raid. Yes, still live. Right, let's start that raid. So yes, thank you guys for coming along and watching today. I appreciate it, as always. If you aren't already in the Discord, here are links to the Discord here. Lets you know when I am live, what I am doing, what I am up to and such. But yes, I appreciate it. Till next time, bye bye for now.